What's up, everybody? Trinity Gamer 333 here today, and I'm here to talk to you guys about a little bit of a different subject today. So today we're going to be talking about Moro, but more specifically, an introduction of a new type of key in the Dragon Ball universe. Now, we've seen Moro do some crazy things already in the manga, with him being able to basically best and suck the power out of Blue and God, Goku, and Vegeta and just absolutely decimate them into a pulp. But now we're seeing something a little bit different, and it shows in this most recent manga chapter, and that's how Moro is able to detect the Dragon Balls and exactly where they're at. So in the first panel, we see his little minion there, Cranberry, talking about, oh, come on, he couldn't find the Dragon Ball, he doesn't understand where it's at. Moro's looking around, and then all of a sudden, the next thing we know, he's saying, hey, Cranberry, pretty much, dude, look at that building over there. It's in there. And Cranberry goes on, and he goes in there, and he finds it right away. And this is crazy, because Moro does not have a Dragon Radar, obviously. And so we're kind of left wondering, how does he actually sense the Dragon Balls? What is this? What is going on? Then we see how, he flies over the Namekian and he finds the next one, and the Namekian is running away with the Dragon Ball. And obviously he's running, he's not flying, so his ki is probably suppressed. So, there's only one other way that Moro knew where he was, and that's because he's holding a Dragon Ball. And then we go on, and even Moro talks about next. I know where the last one is. It's right over there where we first landed. Talking about Vegeta and Goku's location currently. And Vegeta and Goku are next to a Dragon Ball. And even Vegeta says later on, how is he able to do this? Is he somehow able to sense the Dragon Ball's direction? Now, where this kind of comes in with my theory about a new type of ki that's being introduced is, we already have the general ki, okay? The ki that was first introduced back in Dragon Ball. Mr. Popo taught Goku how to sense it. And then we had the introduction of, the God Ki with Dragon Ball Super and God Goku. Now, this is where we get into it a little bit. All of the dragons that we've seen so far have been referred to in some way, shape, or form as wish-granting dragons, all right? Or magical, or even Shenron was known as a magical wish-granting dragon, okay? We've seen Shenron, Porunga, Super Shenron, and, all these dragons have this ability to manifest wishes into real life, whether it's immortality, growing 5 inches, 5 centimeters taller, or making yourself look 5 years younger, and all that stuff. They have these amazing abilities, but how do they do it? Do they use ki? What do they do? Now, I think this is where, it's starting to introduce this idea of magical ki, or magic-based ki, okay? So we have regular ki, and then we have God ki. Now, where does magic ki fall? Now, that's a little bit different. That could be going into the, the realm of healing and stuff like that. Maybe that's what the sensu beans are made out of, is magic ki, because, magic is a healing-based kind of ki, or it can be used for, damaging purposes as well. Now, another entity that probably has the same, and it would also explain why Moro was able to drain Goku and Vegeta's ki with his own magic ki, because they don't have magic ki to counteract his ability to drain ki. But that also would explain why Majin Buu, who has magic ki, is able to counteract that, and his ki does not get drained from, Moro using this ability. Now, could be because, they haven't trained their bodies the same way. When God Ki was introduced, it was, something that they couldn't even sense. Now they've trained their bodies to acclimate to being able to sense it, and, being able to withstand, and Goku even has withstood a Hakai before. So, they've acclimated to divine ki or God Ki. Now, magic ki is something completely different. Now, could the Dragon Balls emit some kind of magical ki? And that is the reason Moro can locate it, because he has magic ki himself, therefore he is able to sense things that have or emit magical ki, which would be the Dragon Balls. Obviously, he can sense regular ki, since he's sensed Goku and Vegeta before, but he can sense the Dragon Balls, and that's how he's able to find all of them so fast, aside from finding the Namekians who had their ki, but because they emit magical ki, and he's able to sense this ki because he has magical ki himself. And that's why Majin Buu is the only one that can really hold up to him, because Majin Buu has magical ki, and that's the only thing that's really going to be able to stop him. Now, obviously, I'm not saying Beerus couldn't stop him or Whis couldn't stop him, because they don't have magic ki per se. Maybe they do, we don't know. But I'm just saying that people, lower tier people, you know, such as Goku and Vegeta right now, I say lower tier with a grain of salt, as in not God of Destruction or angel level characters, don't have Magic Ki, so it's harder for them to fight off against somebody who does. Now, what you would say, what about Majin Buu? He had Magic Ki this whole time and they beat him. Yes, but maybe Majin Buu didn't have a lot of access to this Magic Ki until they awoke the Grand Supreme Kai's memories within him, and then he started to remember how to unlock all these abilities and have this Magic Ki. So now he's a lot more serious of a threat, and he's a lot, you know, bigger player now in Dragon Ball Super. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video on this idea of Magic Ki and how Moro might possess it, and that's the reason he can find the Dragon Balls. And go ahead and subscribe to me at TrinityGamer333. Leave a like and a comment, and share this video with your friends, and I will see you guys next time.